Meet Acharya Vivekji. Vivekji is a modern spiritual teacher who helps people, young and old, live with more clarity, purpose, and joy. After earning a business degree and managing a successful company, Vivekji realized that something was missing. So he made a bold choice. He left his career and moved to Bharat, India, to study Vedanta, an ancient philosophy about knowing yourself and living wisely. For over 2 years, he trained in a traditional monastery under the guidance of a master teacher, Swami Tejomanandji. That's where he deepened his understanding of how to live a meaningful life. Today, Vivekji shares those teachings in ways that are relatable, engaging, and easy to understand. Vivekji is the spiritual guide of Chinmaya Mission Niagara and has also started centers in London and Cleveland and supported centers in Albany and Pittsburgh. He reaches thousands through podcasts, weekly courses, interactive workshops, and international retreats. Vivekji lives in Niagara Falls, Canada, with his wife and 2 children, and continues to inspire thousands to live with more awareness, compassion, and joy.
Welcome to Stepping Stones. How are all of you? I hope you are well. We have now completed 60 messages of stepping stones. Sometimes when I'm not paying attention, I call them recordings, but they're not recordings. We record that which is less meaningful. So these are 60 messages, and each message is around 10 minutes. That means, since the middle of June, we've been together for over 10 hours. These 10 hours, have they felt fast or slow? I know you're saying fast, because time flies when you're having fun. Now I want you to think back to all of the messages about self-development, about facing fear, about being a worry warrior. And I want you to identify, pick, which message has moved you the most. What day was it? What was the message? And I also want you to select the funniest message too. Was it a joke, a story, an observation? Please share this with me. What has moved you the most? What has made you laugh the most? We continue to immerse ourselves. Immerse means to be completely in Navaratri. From September 22nd to the 24th, this was the first phase, and we trained in being more energetic. That's at our body level. The second training, September 25th to the 27th, on being more enthusiastic. This is at the mind level. And now we're in our final training, September 28th to the 30th. This is for our intellect to be more empathetic. Each of these skills, each of these facets of development needs more support. It gets harder and harder and harder. It's called a steep learning curve. And that's why our Divine Mother, who is ever looking at us, ever looking after us, ever loving us, shows us how to develop by expressing with different names and different forms. Our role model in day 6 of 9 is Durga Katyayini. And the theme for day 6 is be bold, be you. Now the teaching, so that we feel the theme like Durga Katyayini, is to practice courage with kindness. Courage without kindness is harshness. So courage with kindness. And a technique on how to do this is to stand up for your value system. That requires courage. You stand up for it without causing anyone else to feel bad. Day 7 of Navaratri, our role model is Durga Kalaratri. Kalaratri. And the theme for day 7? Inner strength. Those who are strong inside are way more powerful than just those who are strong outside with big calf legs and broad shoulders. So now, that's the theme. What is the teaching? How can I be like this? It is to face darkness with strength. Whenever there's darkness, instead of facing everything and running, face everything and rise. And a technique to do this, whenever you're going through a tough moment, learn from it. Go back to a recent tough moment, and what did you learn from that? So that darkness goes away, you become stronger. Day 8, our role model, our Divine Mother, comes to us as Durga Mahagauri. Mahagauri. And the theme for day 8 is gratitude brings grace. Gratitude brings grace. The teaching, so that this theme becomes more real, it is the pure who are grateful. So try to be more pure in thought, word, action. Pure here means straightforward, helpful, kind. This helps us to be more grateful that we can do this, that we have the opportunity to do this, and practice so that the teaching follows the theme. This technique is to remember, even to write down, how has gratitude made you feel lighter? When you practice gratitude, you feel more pure. When you are pure, you feel more grateful. ... More of our Divine Mother will come to us. We are also training, with the help of our Divine Mother, to be a warrior. What kind of warrior? A worry warrior. We're fighting against being a warrior. I have found, and I hope this doesn't happen to all of our middle schoolers, some of the strong, inner strength strong college students, and after they graduate from college, they become those in careers. When they get into a serious relationship, particularly they get married, even though they were strong in college, strong with their professions, they start to feel stress, and they start to feel stress as normal. That's the scary part. And because they're not training like you in being a worry warrior, when they have a child or children, that stress devolves, becomes worse, it turns into anxiety. And that too they normalize. They feel when you're a parent, you're supposed to be anxious, but I am a parent and I disagree. So I'm asking all of you, I'm encouraging all of you to be careful to not normalize stress, anxiety. And this is why we're trying to understand stress. We're trying to make sense of it. We've gone through the symptoms of stress. That's more outwardly. We've gone through the source of stress. There's only one source. It is thoughts. We've gone through the sparks of stress. When there's an imbalance with time, money, and people. Now we have to get into our solutions. And your reflection adventure of the week, the weekend, your raw, was to write down the pros and cons of stress. How many of you did this? If you did, you would have seen that there's so many cons, and in seeing all of those cons, I'm sure you found the solution too. The big idea in terms of the solution is to bring balance with time, money, and people. This week we'll learn more about the solutions and the sign that you're actually a worry warrior. You don't just listen to the messages, but you're following through. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be happiness.